Good morning, children. Hope you are safe at home. Today we will read a story called Nina's Dream. So, this story is about a little girl called Nina, and we will learn what was her dream. Now, you can read along with me. Nina was a little girl. नीना एक छोटी सी लड़की थी. She lived in a small village near Divegar in Konkan. So she lived in a small village, छोटा सा एक गांव में, near Divegar in Konkan. Konkan is a region. Her parents worked in the field. Field means खेती करते थे. तो उसके जो मम्मी पापा थे वह खेती करते थे. Her village was near the sea. Sea means samundra. So her gaon was very close to the sea. Her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. Cattle means cows, buffaloes, and all the farm animals that you use in the field. So what was her brother doing? Her brother used to take all their animals to the grassland where there is lot of grass to feed them. So graze means to feed the cattle. The older girls from her lane went to bring firewood from the forest. So girls who were older or bigger than her, who used to stay in that village, what they used to do? They used to go to the forest to collect wood to make fire in the house for cooking. Nina sat under a mango tree and watched the birds, butterflies and clouds. She too wanted to fly like them. So what Nina used to do? Nina used to sit under the mango tree and she loved to watch the birds, butterflies and clouds, all which used to move in the sky. And she also used to dream that she could also fly along with them. When she saw fishes in the sea, she wanted to swim. Whenever she would see fishes in the sea, Nina used to feel, even I should swim like these fishes in the sea. When she saw the sea, she wanted to cross it and see what is there on the other side. So whenever she used to look and watch the sea, she used to feel, I wish I can cross the sea and go to the other side of the sea and look what might be there. After dinner, when everyone slept in the front yard, she saw the moon, the stars and wanted to touch them. So after dinner, everyone used to go to sleep. She used to watch the moon, the stars, and she wanted to reach high up in the sky and touch them. When her mother heard her wishes, she smiled and said, girls cannot do all these things. So when her mother heard that Nina wants to fly in the sky, she wants to swim in the ocean, she wants to cross the sea, and she also wants to touch the moon and the stars. Her mother looked at her and smiled and said, girls cannot do these things. Girls are supposed to sit in the house and help their mothers. Nina felt, will my wishes ever come true? So mother used to never tell Nina, oh wow, what a wonderful dream you have. You can do it one day. Mother used to tell her, that you should not dream like this. So Nina used to always think, will my wish ever come true? One day, a smart lady came to their village. She had a bag, some books, and a purse on her shoulder. So this is Nina over here. And this is the lady who had come to their village. You can see her with a bag and she has some books in her hand. Nina ran to her and asked, "Who are you? Are you going to live in our village?" So Nina asked her, "Auntie, who are you? Are you come to stay in our village?" The lady smiled and said, "Yes, I am Rutuja. I am going to live in your village. We are going to start an activity center here for little girls like you. I also lived and went to school in a small village like this." So who was this lady? Her name was Rutuja, and she had come new in this village, and she was going to stay in the village and open an activity center where little girls like Nina could come and learn new things. She wanted to help the girls of the village because she also once upon a time lived in a small village. Nina was happy. She held Rutuja's hand and took her home. She offered her some tea and laddus. So Nina was very happy to meet Rutuja. She took her hand and took her to her house. And there she gave her some tea and laddus to eat. Rutuja said, "Thank you, Nina. I am a pilot, but I have left the job because I want to teach different things to the little girls from villages." So who was Rutuja actually? Rutuja was a pilot. She used to fly aeroplanes. But she left her job because she wanted to serve the children of the village. She wanted to teach small girls from the village so that they too could become someone big someday. Wasn't that a lovely thing to do? Yes. A pilot? Really? Nina was jumping with joy. "See, mother, girls can fly." Nina was so happy to see that a girl had become a pilot. Her mother always told her that girls shouldn't dream about such things, but now she knew that her dream could also come true. So she told her mother, "See, mother, I told you, I also want to fly one day, just like Rutuja." Rutuja smiled and said, "They can sail across the ocean too." Mother too was very happy. Nina ran out to tell everyone about the new activity center. So, Rutuja had helped Nina believe in her dreams. By looking and listening to Rutuja, Nina came to know that even she can dream to become a big person, to do things which other people do not know. She could also fly in the sky someday. She could also swim across the ocean. She could also go to the moon. So anything that you dream is possible if you work hard. Nina was very happy and she ran out to tell all her other friends about this new activity center that was going to open up in their village. Now that you have heard the story, let's do some activity. Complete the following sentences by using the words and phrases given in this box. Let's start. First one, Nina was a little girl. Second, Nina lived in a village. Third, her parents worked in the field. Fourth, her brother went to the grassland to graze their cattle. Fifth, the older girls went to the forest to bring firewood. Sixth, one day a dash came to their village, a smart lady. Seventh, the smart lady was a pilot. Question B. You have to find opposite words of the following from the story. So, the opposite words should be from the story itself. The opposite of far is near. Big opposite is small. Back opposite is front. False opposite is true. Younger, older. Sad opposite is happy. Question C. Match the statements with the pictures. First is Nina wanted to cross it. What did she want to cross? The sea. So you can match this to the picture of the sea. Second, Nina wanted to touch it. She wanted to touch the moon and the stars. So match it to the moon. Nina wanted to swim. She wanted to swim along with the fishes in the ocean. So match it to the fishes. And the last one, Nina wanted to fly with the birds in the sky. So match it to the birds. And question D, rewrite the sentences using capital letters, full stops and question marks. So children, the sentences are not written properly. It doesn't start with a capital and it doesn't end with a full stop or a question mark. If it is a plain sentence, we pull a full stop. If it is a question, then we add a question mark at the end. And the first letter of every sentence starts with a capital letter. Now let's start correcting them. In the first one, Nina was a little girl. Nina will start with a capital N. Copy the rest of the sentence and at the end of the sentence put a full stop. Second one, will my wishes ever come true? This is a question. So will, W will be capital. Will my wishes ever come true? And then put a question mark. Third one, I am going to live in your village. I will be capital. I am going to live in your village and then put a full stop. Fourth, I am a pilot. Again, I will become capital I. Am a pilot and then put a full stop. Fifth one, who are you? This is a question. Who, W becomes capital. Copy the rest. Who are you? And put a question mark. And the last one, Nina was happy. Nina, make N capital. Nina was happy and put a full stop at the end. So in this way, we have corrected and rewritten all the sentences again. Thank you, children. That was all for today.